Now let's see government as a regulator. Government as a regulator formulates rules, laws, and various acts. And these laws are formulated for the purpose of bringing in the actions of public and private organization in accordance with the law, so that they are able to serve the interest, all kinds of interests of citizens, be they are political, economic or social interests of the citizen, and they should act in accordance with the law. So it's a regulatory function or a function of oversight of these organizations. Now, as a regulator, in a free economy, businesses often do not like to be regulated. Now let's look at the private schools. You find private school in our country all over the place, you know. Although there is a law which tells that the school should be of particular, it should be a custom-made school, but this law is violated. Then you have hospitals, private hospitals. Some of the private hospitals are in conditions which are not very hygienic conditions, and there is a law that exists. So the purpose of the law is to bring these private hospitals in accordance with the law, so that they serve the interest of the citizen, social interest of the. We have private TV channels, which again are regulated by law, and then we have pharmaceutical companies which manufacture different kind of drugs. They have to manufacture drugs under certain specific conditions under the law, but again these are violated. The question is, why is it that people do not want to be regulated? And of course, one of the answer would be, when you want to abide by the law, you have to meet certain conditions, and these conditions sometimes increase the cost of doing business. Now there are various regulatory bodies. If you look at the regulatory bodies and the laws that govern these give authority to these regulatory bodies, and some of these are Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority. It was created in 2002 to look at the functioning of the private TV channels and to make these private TV channels follow a code of conduct, although it's not written, but it is expected that they have to follow a certain code of conduct, and PAMRA is the regulatory authority. Again, Public Procurement Regulatory Authority is an organization which tells that how purchases should be made in the government or in the private sector. Then we have National Electric Power Regulatory Authority, which determines the price of electricity. And again, it protects the interests of the citizen in determining the price of electricity. Then we have a Drug Regulatory Authority, which regulates or standardizes the drug manufacturing. And there are many other laws which regulate the function of organizations, both public and private, which are working in the interest of the people, to protect the interests of the citizens, both their political, economic, and social interests.